Hi and welcome to Colours, City of Liverpool online radio station, and I'm here with the wonderful
Kate Willard.
We're just about to go into a conference today by LEP. So, Kate, can you tell us a bit about your understanding about what they're about to do with this LEP conference?
It's a fabulously exciting day for us today. We've got a board, a sub-board of the Liverpool City Region LEP, and that sub-board deals with the priority sector that is digital and creative. We know there is extraordinary growth potential in the digital and creative sector, not just in its own right, as businesses in its own right, but also if you think about it, our digital capability in the city region, if that's spot on, it's going to be that's going to enable all of our sectors to grow. So really, really important sector in all sorts of ways. And today is the first day that the LEP has brought all of these businesses together to understand what they want in terms of skills and business support. So it's a phenomenally important conversation for us today. We believe in businesses leading these agendas.
Absolutely.
This is not about, providers or business support organisations telling us what we need as businesses. This is about businesses having an adult conversation around the table to say, in terms of the talent pipeline, in terms of me recruiting, in terms of me growing my business, these are the issues I've got with the skills agenda. Some of the stuff in skills we expect to hear this morning is around that thing of where are we in the skills market? It seems to be very supply driven, and we need to move that to a demand driven place. So that's what we're hoping to hear and expecting to hear, maybe around the skills piece. And in terms of business support, again, when I talk to digital and creative businesses, what they don't necessarily want is somebody formally coming in and sitting down and saying, can I help you write a business plan? Maybe what they're looking for is some mentoring opportunities, some peer-to-peer stuff, something that's lighter touch, more fluid, more flexible, and more dynamic. So it's a really important conversation. We've got all the right people in the room. We've got over 100 people registered today. Brilliant set of businesses, and I'm going to unashamedly mine their brains for great ideas, for great stuff, and we're going to be feeding that in directly into strategy and implementation for the city region to make sure that our digital creative businesses have got a cutting edge, a leading edge, and national edge. That's what it's all about.
For the end part of the conference, the LEP conference, so Kate, do you want to round up what you thought of the day and how it went?
Yeah, it was absolutely top notch. We're so pleased. Like I said, it's the first time that the Digital and Creative Board have brought businesses together for this kind of open and important discussion. We've got a whack of information from businesses in the room, all of it top quality stuff. Really specific things that we can work on, stuff that we can be feeding into the action plan. So clear direction of travel now on the skills piece, clear direction of travel on the business support piece. So a completely fantastic day. I'd like to take this opportunity, if I can, on radio, just to say thank you to everybody that's been here, because we kind of unashamedly dug into people's brains today and robbed great stuff out of their brains.
Who are the key speakers today? What organisations?
That we've had Mark from the LEP this morning, we've had Dan from Shop Direct, we've had Lee from Microsoft, and we've had Lou from Magnetic North, and she also sits on the Manchester LEP board as well. So a lovely marriage of bringing Liverpool and Manchester together, which is always a good thing too. So a top-notch day. What I want to say is, and I said this again right at the beginning, is I want to be held accountable for what people have said today. So we're going to come back in September. We'd like to come back here. It's been so nice being with you guys today. We want to come back in September because this is just episode 1 of this conversation. We want to come back in September, have a second conversation about some other stuff that will be important. But what I want to be able to do in September is to say, in January, you told me this and this, and this is what I've done. So hear me now out there. I'm going to be held accountable. I will answer to you because that's my job. Thank you.
And if people want to find a bit more about you and the organisation, is there a web or link or something?
Yeah, go on the Liverpool City Region LEP website. Just Google Liverpool City Region LEP. I'm rubbish at naming addresses.
We'll put a link here for
if
you.
You put a link, that'd be fantastic. So go on the LEP website. And again, like Mark from the LEP said this morning, the LEP is really up for engaging and talking to businesses. So if anybody wants to kind of get involved in this agenda, or has got some burning desire, something they really want to say, get in touch with the LEP, get in touch with me, and make your voice heard.
Okay, well, thank you, Kate. And you've been watching Colours, City Liverpool Online Radio. See you next time. Bye.
Color.